Here's a live look once again downtown Atlanta, and Hope Ford is live for us down there right now. Hope, what can you tell us from your advantage point?
Okay, so a lot of people are leaving from back at Centennial Olympic Park and Marietta Street because that curfew. We all just got the alerts on our phones. So a lot of people are heading down this way, and they're coming up on the National Guard. As we know, the National Guard has that line on the other side of Centennial Olympic Park. And the National Guard said, y'all keep the party going, y'all keep playing music. So that's what people did. They all started dancing out here. Some of the National Guard members have joined in to dance with them. So this is a completely different vibe. There are people taking pictures with the National Guard here right now. They're taking pictures, and they're all dancing together again. So a completely different vibe from probably what Brendan is seeing on the other side with that police line and those protesters at the beginning. But these are all the people that are kind of leaving and coming up on this line right now and decided, you know what, let's just have a dance before we head out for the night as that curfew approaches. So that's what we're seeing right now. The rain didn't stop them today, so now they're coming out here. It's kind of funny to see some of the National Guard members trying to jump in, but they're not getting the dance yet, but they trying out here. But you see kids out here, you see all races out here being represented, and they're just trying to have a good moment. They're having to have a good time out here. This has been going on probably for about 25 minutes now. They moved these vehicles in. Those vehicles you probably see on the other side. They moved those in, and they said, you know what, we're going to move these in because we have to, because that curfew's approaching. But we're going to go ahead and dance with you guys if you keep the party going. And so that's what you're seeing right now.
'70s and '80s, looks like there's a little electric slide in there at the same time.
Oh, so we actually have
the National Guard tries to.
If you guys can hear us.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you guys hear us? Yeah, so we actually have the woman who put this all together, Tyson. If you could come over here for a second. You said that this is your speaker and this was all intentional.
Yes, it was. We came out here on Sunday, my cousin and I, and the atmosphere was so heavy. People were screaming F the police. It was very, very dark. Protesters were screaming at each other, and we kept saying, what can we do to change the energy? So every day we've come out here with that wall over there, and we have a different theme every day so people can write out how they're feeling. So today the theme was if we were all treated equally, and people write what they feel. Yesterday is we want our government to know, and we bring out this music every single day, and a few people were dancing the first day. We had a little bit more, and now today we have the National Guard dancing with us. I'm trying not to cry because this is all I wanted. From the day one, this is all we wanted to see, is real unity, because I know we're all hurting, and I know we're all in so much pain, because I have an 18-year-old son that I fear for his life every single day. But this is what it's gonna take. We can't fight hate with hate. We can't. So this is all we wanted, and I'm so happy right now. I'm beyond joyful right now. So happy.
Thank you. Thank you so much for talking to me. Thank you. What's your name?
Amisha Harding.
Thank you so much, Amisha. Thank you. I appreciate you talking to us. So now you kind of get the. So and right now they just. So as you're seeing all this fun, you got to remember that curfew's coming up. So the lady you just heard from, I just saw a National Guard member walk up to her, take her aside, and go, "Hey, just so you know, in a few minutes we're going to be putting up those shields. And when we start to put up those shields, we have to get people out of here. Right now there's a lot of kids out here. They don't want to start, having to disperse with tear gas or anything like that while there's children out here. And so this fun moment you're seeing right now, it's going to change here once it gets closer to curfew, because they want people to go home. They don't want anybody out here to get tear gas. They don't want anybody to get hurt. So I see her heading over to the microphone right now. So this is probably going to go on for a little bit longer, and they're going to start to shut that down. So that way you can see they're fist bumping everybody out here. It's a completely different vibe, and I'm glad our cameras are right here to witness this part of the protest in this moment. She's making that announcement.
And you know what, Hope? Can you hear me?
It's. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so I just want to say this is one of the most encouraging moments that we have seen since the protest started days ago. Just seeing the National Guardsmen get in a line, doing what we used to do, what I used to do back in the day with the electric slide, mixing it up with the folks who are protesting as well, showing that we are all human beings, and we want the same thing. We want peace, we want justice, and we don't want violence. And that actually was displayed in the video, the story that you and Tyson just captured right now. And it's encouraging. It really is encouraging.